Reflection on the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 4, verse 1 to 13. In secular life and history, people only interact and struggle with one another. But in sacred history, God's plans are constantly in danger of being sabotaged by the forces of evil one, and God's people have to take part in such struggle. Jesus, the Son of God, empowered by the Spirit at his baptism, has now to live out that sonship and commit himself to his God given mission in confrontation with the devil who tries to sidetrack him from it. This takes place in the desert, the place where the old Israel failed the test. But Jesus, the new Israel and God's true Son, gains his mystery. If you are the Son of God, at Jesus' baptism, God had declared, "You are my beloved Son." The devil now tests the quality of Jesus. Jesus' sonship. Will he do as his Father's wishes, or will he not to satisfy himself, his personal needs, his craving for power and dominion, his desire for acclaim? For these are what the temptation, couched in figurative and dramatic language, actually refer to. Jesus replied, the scripture says, Jesus, their refusals to the devil's enticement, or quotations from the book of Deuteronomy, and recall the temptations of the Israelites in the desert. But unlike the old Israel, Jesus remains faithful to the will of his Father. In defeat, the devil left him until a more appropriate time, a reference to Jesus' passion when the diabolic forces would assemble in struggle to counteract God's plan of salvation in the mission of Jesus. In Christian preaching, the temptations of Jesus are often used to caution us about similar temptations to self satisfaction, power, and acclaim in our own lives, and meditation on these are fruitful. But the purpose of the gospel is to show that Jesus, as Son of God, remains utterly faithful to the Father's plan and mission. We, as children of God, are called to the same fidelity to be true to the mission given to us at our baptism.